So we've got a whole chapter in the book devoted to climate change. And here's just one example of some scientists' models of how our air travel will become more turbulent 30 to 50 years hence. I've colored this map here on a scale from gray to vomity green. I'll get more into my color palette choices in a little bit because James isn't here tonight. So you're getting the designer's point of view, and I'll tell you a little bit about fonts I choose, colors I choose, layout grid, and all that nerdy design stuff. A couple other examples here. This gives you this next slide gives you a sense of, the division of labor in how any one map or graphic in the book gets made. So in the upper left, you see research, that turbulence graphic that I showed you earlier. This is how the data looked in the research paper from the scientist. And then James will take that data and we talk about what we want to do. Okay, we want to show it on the globe, some flight routes on it. And this is in the lower left, you get the export I get from James, the geographer, out of his cartographic software. And then I plop it onto my page grid, arrange the type around it, and build a key to help you understand what the graphic is showing. But the key thing is dipping into that color palette and coming up with a color palette that makes more sense and helps underscore the story we're trying to tell. So instead of like blue, yellows, and reds, which seems kind of arbitrary, or reds and blues that suggest more hot and cold than turbulent or non-turbulent skies. Now I was thinking, what color represents turbulence? And my first port of call was the puke emoji. So there you go. You get a color ramp from stable gray to super pukey green. And in a nutshell, that's my job as a designer, to make things pukier in a good way.